This is a stimulus check update for May 6th. In this video, I'm going over the current check delivery timeline, updates with SSI, SSDI, and veterans, some other updates, as well as answering your questions you leave for me in the comments. But first, I'm David, and if you want the latest stimulus check information, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. I'm publishing daily videos on the latest information of when you'll get your check, as well as the second stimulus check coming soon. First, let's talk about the paper check. So here's the schedule in a couple days. Friday, May 8th, if you make $30,000 or less on your tax return, then you will receive a paper check. It won't be in your mailbox by May 8th, but it'll be sent out May 8th, and it could take up to 14 days to receive. Next, let's talk about SSI, SSDI, veterans. So unfortunately, the IRS is still not giving any public information of a date of when those categories should expect to receive their check. I've checked the IRS news releases and no new information in regards to stimulus checks. IRS Twitter, no new information there. I've checked direct deposit, net spend, Social Security. There is no new information on the dates of when people should expect their check. The only news that they have given is that it'll come early May, which doesn't help anybody. And there's still a lot of people who were supposed to receive their direct deposit April 29th via direct deposit, net spend, direct express, green dot, and still haven't received their checks yet. IRS hasn't given any news on that either. The one thing I can report is that many people have left comments in my videos down below saying that through the Get My Payment tool that they are expecting a payment on May 6th. So this falls for SSI, SSDI, veterans. All those people have mentioned May 6th in my comment section, but I haven't seen that date anywhere else. So if you are included in that group of people who got a May 6th date, let me know down in the comments below. Let me know your status, if you got paid, and if you're expecting to get paid. It really helps to know all this information to see what's going on. And unfortunately, the only thing we could do now is to wait. There's no additional action that can be taken. Next, let's talk about the 7 million plus people who receive checks being dead. So we've heard that dead people have gotten their stimulus checks before living people who needed it. So according to Steve Mnuchin, Treasury Secretary, he says that those payments going to dead people will probably have to be returned. So he says here, you're not supposed to keep that payment. Mnuchin told the newspaper, we're checking the databases, but there could be a scenario we missed something, and yes, their heirs should be returning the money. So if you did receive money on behalf of a passed away relative or loved one, then there is a good chance that you have to give that money back. Speaking of Steve Mnuchin, yesterday he is apparently being sued for denying citizen children their stimulus money. This is in regards to U.S. citizens married to immigrants. The children of those parents are not receiving a stimulus check, and so many people are suing on behalf of their kids in order to get the $500 for the payment. Next, let's go into the questions that you leave for me in the comments. If you want your questions answered, leave it down in the comment section down below. And if I don't answer it by text, then I'll put it in my next video. So first question comes from Joey Tornes. I'm on SSI and I've gotten no info and I have direct deposit. I've gotten no updates from the online tool, no updates for anything. It's always said payment status not available. And it also says that SSI and VA aren't supposed to use it, but I've been trying. So you're not the only one who has gotten payment status not available. This is probably, right now the people who already got paid, they're not using it, but the majority of people who haven't gotten paid, it's not working for them. If we go to this Chicago Tribune article, which just came out yesterday, saying, why doesn't the IRS Get My Payment tool work for me? So the reason why is because the IRS hasn't updated your info into the system. So it may say payment status not available, or you're not eligible even though you are. It's just because the IRS didn't put your information into the system to give you an update on payment status or any other information that you would need to know when you're getting your check. Also, I wanted to point out there's been rumors going around saying that if you use all caps, then you could get into the Get My Payment tool. But according to the IRS, it says the entry line is not case sensitive. So trying all caps is not going to work. Also, they say use your 2018 tax return, 2019 tax return, or try to do everything exact. For some people, it just does not work. You could try doing it maybe one time in the morning. Otherwise, there's no use in using the tool, and unfortunately, we just have to wait. Next, Alicia Melton says, I got mine, I'm on SSI, but my daughter hasn't yet. So this is a good case of how some people on SSI are receiving their checks, some aren't. Some veterans are receiving their checks now, some aren't. We just don't know how the IRS is doing this. Next comment comes from Donald Johnson. Vietnam vet, got nothing, sounds about right. Unfortunately, that is the case. Thank you for your service, Donald, and thank you so much for your service for all the veterans who have served and protected our country and made it the amazing country that we live in now. You do not deserve to be treated this way. Next is Halsift Jackson. I was used as a dependent on someone's taxes in 2016. Do I still qualify? Yes, you do. Assuming that you weren't claimed as a dependent on 2018 or 2019 taxes, depending on when those tax returns were filed, then you do still qualify for a stimulus check. Next comment comes from Gene Norsworthy. So finally got it today, May 6th, Social Security. So thank you so much for giving this information. So it looks like some people are receiving theirs today, May 6th, Social Security. Not sure if it was direct deposit or direct express, but this is great news, so congrats on that. Hopefully, if you fall in this category, hopefully you get yours soon too. Let me know in the comments your status. Next comment comes from Patricia Ruvalcaba. I've been waiting to see if I do qualify. My son claims me on his taxes, but I receive SSI, SSDI. Will I be eligible? So unfortunately, no. If you are claimed on someone's taxes, even if you're an adult, you are not eligible to receive a stimulus check. And I know how all this could be really stressful, especially since it's the beginning of the month. A lot of bills are due. There's a lot of anxiety around waiting for the stimulus check. And I really wish that there was more that I could do to help you and comfort you and help you figure out this situation. My sister, she's a confidence coach full-time, and I asked her, what could I do about helping people and just at least reduce stress and anxiety around this whole stimulus check issue. So I asked her to make a video to help relieve some stress and anxiety. I have a link to her video down in the description below. If you click on it, I'm hoping that you feel much better after watching that. And if you want to watch more stimulus check update videos, you could click either one of these links over here. Stay safe, take care. Hopefully you get your money soon. Thank you for watching.